Hello and welcome. If you're a parent who's trying to keep your kids safe in this, crazy digital world, or maybe you're an employer needing to keep an eye on company devices, then you have absolutely come to the right place. It really is the big question, isn't it? In a world that's just packed with apps, private chats, and all sorts of online dangers, figuring out how to protect your kids, well, it can feel pretty overwhelming. And that peace of mind, sometimes it can feel just completely out of reach. So, what if there was a way to get a window into that world? Today, we're going to dive deep into an application called mSpy. It's a tool designed to give you a really detailed look into a device's activity. Let's see exactly how it works. Okay, so let's get right into it. The heart of mSpy really is its dashboard. You can think of it as your own personal command center for everything you need to monitor. And you know the best part? You don't have to be some kind of tech wizard to use it. The dashboard is built to be super simple and intuitive. It sorts everything, from text messages to location data, into these really clear sections, putting all that info right at your fingertips. So, what kind of information can you actually see? Let's get to the good stuff and explore the key features that really make mSpy such a powerful tool. This is where you'll see what's truly possible. We're talking about a whole suite of monitoring tools here. It covers everything from social media chats and real-time location tracking, all the way to a screen recorder and even the power to block certain apps. Let's break these down one by one. First up, you've got message monitoring. And this isn't just for, regular old text messages. mSpy lets you see conversations happening on the biggest social media apps. Think WhatsApp, Instagram, and, even Snapchat. This lets you see not just who they're talking to, but what they're actually talking about. But it gets even smarter than that. Instead of having to read through every single message, you can use the keyword alert feature. You just set up alerts for specific words that you're concerned about. If one of those words pops up in a conversation, bam, you get an instant notification. It's a fantastic way to be proactive about their safety. Next, let's talk about something called the keylogger. Now, this is a seriously powerful feature that records every single keystroke made on the device. Just think about that for a second. Every message they send, every Google search, every little note they type out, it's all captured. And here is why that is so important. It basically makes things like disappearing messages totally obsolete. So even if a message gets sent and then vanishes on an app like Snapchat, it doesn't matter. The keylogger already recorded what was typed. You'll still have a record of it. Now, for physical safety, there's GPS tracking and something called geofencing. Not only can you see the device's real-time location on a map, but you can also set up these virtual safe zones, like around their school or your home. If the phone leaves or enters one of these areas you set, you get an alert. The screen recorder adds another really cool layer of monitoring. It automatically takes screenshots whenever there's activity on the phone. This is absolutely perfect for capturing visual stuff, like those disappearing photos and messages you see on apps like WhatsApp and Instagram. And finally, you get control. mSpy lets you see every single website they visit and every app that's been downloaded. And if you see something you don't like, you can remotely block that website or that app right from your dashboard. It's that simple. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds great, but is it a huge pain to set up? Well, let's walk through the installation for an Android device, and you'll see just how easy it really is. First things first, you'll choose a subscription plan. There are a few different options, but honestly, for parents who need that ongoing monitoring, the 12-month plan offers the best value by a long shot. It really brings that monthly cost way down. Okay, so once you've picked your plan and created your account, you'll get an email with all your login info. The only thing you need to do on the actual target phone beforehand is just quickly disable something called Play Protect in the Play Store settings. This just makes sure the app can install without any hiccups. Then on the phone itself, you just open a web browser, type in the special download link you got from mSpy, and just follow the instructions on the screen. You'll download the app, grant it all the permissions it needs to work its magic, and then pop in your registration code. And that is literally it. You're done. The process is complete. From that moment on, you can log into your mSpy dashboard from any computer or phone browser you want and start seeing all the activity from the target device. Right, so there are other monitoring apps out there, for sure. So what makes mSpy the one that really stands out from the crowd? Let's take a quick look at how it stacks up against the competition. It really comes down to this powerful combination of robust features and total simplicity. While some other apps might have limited tools or are just plain confusing to use, mSpy packs this huge suite of tools into one easy-to-use dashboard. Plus, it runs discreetly in the background and is backed by a really solid customer support team. So, we've covered what mSpy is, all of its incredible features, and just how easy it is to get it up and running. Now, it's really about taking that next step, the one towards finally getting that peace of mind. Which, brings us all the way back to our first question. Are you ready to finally feel confident that your loved ones are safe both online and out in the real world? If you are interested in trying mSpy, go ahead and check the link in the description below to get started. Thanks so much for watching. And just one final and very important point. mSpy is an incredibly powerful tool, and with that power comes a lot of responsibility. It is absolutely essential to understand and respect the legal and ethical lines of monitoring. Always use software like this transparently, and with consent wherever it's legally required. The key is to use it to build trust, not to break it.